Hello, creative people! Welcome to our channel. I am super excited. My printed book has arrived. Nature, Watercolor and Drawing Step by Step. This is my third pride and joy. For those who don't know, I have already published 2 books, Watercolor Flowers without the use of a sketch, drawing, and painting. I have a review of it here on the channel, and the book Drawing and Painting Watercolor with Flavor, Delicacies without the use of sketches. There's also a review of them here on the channel. I'll leave the link in the description for anyone who wants to see it. Today, we are going to talk about Nature, Watercolor and Drawing Step by Step, my book, my third published book. This right here is the cover. This book is a complete guide for anyone who wants to paint trees, stones, trunks, bushes, moss. They are elements of nature that sometimes we do a painting and want a stone in the background or a beautiful tree in the foreground. So in this book here, I teach the basic form of how to watercolor and draw. Because in nature, there is a form, there is a pattern that repeats itself. So we are going to learn in this book how to uncover this basic form and draw various types of trees. Let's open it with me. I'm super excited. This book is for sale on the Amazon platform. I'll leave the link in the description for anyone who wants to buy it, and like all my books, it is also free for Prime and Kindle Unlimited subscribers. Back cover. Flat with my 2 other books, Watercolor Flowers without the use of a sketch, drawing, and painting, and Watercolor with Flavor, Delicacies without the use of sketches. This book, just like the other 2, was completely made by hand. No artificial intelligence or touch-ups on the painting were used here at any point. You will notice that at times the paper might be stained because watercolor sometimes drips. It really stains, it's part of the artwork. It's up to us to transform that stain into something that belongs to the artwork, a leaf if you are painting a tree, or a little bird that flew by. Here is the palette of colors that I used. The color palette I used throughout this entire book. It's a 160-page book. It's a pretty big book. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you look at the reviews of my previous ones, you'll see that I don't do that boring thing of having to read a lot to be able to understand. It's all visual. It's very quick and visual. So we have a quick and very visual page about the projection of shadow in our artwork, because trees obviously will have sunlight or the light of a lamp that is nearby, and you need to understand how the shadow will be projected. But it's all very visual so you can see. I do the initial sketch to know how we want the artwork. With the sketch ready, we will do the first wash, as it's here, the second wash, and the third, which are the details of the artwork, the finishing touches. Here we have the bush. First wash, second wash. Notice that I do the drawing with graphite so we can visualize how the artwork will look. And then I do it step by step with you. Some other types of bushes that we can have. And here we get into stones. A stone seems like a monotonous thing to paint, but it's really not, because it's all a matter of projecting light and shadow. There is the first wash, the second, and that's how we keep working on our artwork. Whenever there's a QR code, it takes you straight to the channel here on YouTube, where there is the artwork done by me along with you, for those who want to paint with me. The trunks. It has the colors that we used in each artwork. It's step by step. See? First wash, very light, and our drawing, our painting, starts taking shape. There is a QR code for those who want to paint with me on the channel. It's on several pages. The 4 seasons, this is very interesting because depending on the country, they are quite distinct. What is it like in winter at the beginning and the end? Spring, a much more vibrant green, and the first wash and the second wash. Summer, how would it look in the fall? Here is the interesting part, the basic forms of the tree. We have trees that are round, others are open round, triangular, square, diamond-shaped. So in nature, everything has a shape. Nothing is by chance in nature, right? And through this shape, we can paint several different types of trees. Here, I give examples of the shapes I showed earlier. Same thing here. Basic form, the drawing, and the watercolor painting. Here, I give examples of the shapes I showed earlier. Pine tree, all of them, if you notice, have the first step, the second step. It even says, number 3, the third step, which is the final art. Araucaria, coconut tree, lemon cypress. The book is completely in color. Very visual. It's a piece of work for those who want to have it like this, hold it close, because guys, the smell of a printed book has no equal. Cashew tree. Here I put the yellow ipe, but in Brazil we have purple ipe, blue ipe, pink ipe, then you just change the colors. The shape of the tree is basically the same. Here are trees that were not made by nature, but are ornamental trees shaped by man. We use the watercolor pointillism technique. Willow, classic cherry tree, which is beautiful. Baobab, the most beautiful thing. When I put idyllic tree like this, it's the tree you pull from your imagination. You do whatever you want with it. You create the little dots and go about drawing a tree from the world of Avatar. Paint it the way you want, because the art is ours. Art is always beautiful. It comes from the mind. It's beautiful. Do it the way you want. Then with the basic shapes that I taught earlier, you can paint whichever tree you want in a different way, with a different leaf, full of dots, or full of hearts. It's free. And in this book here, besides teaching the basic forms of how to draw and get the basic shape of your tree, I also included here the line art of each one of the trees, stones, trunks, and bushes that we painted earlier. They're here. Just put tracing paper or parchment paper, make the copy, transfer it to the watercolor paper, and be happy. There are many people who don't like to draw, so I've already left here completely drawn by hand the line art of each drawing from earlier. End of the book. Here is a sneak peek of my previous work. This was my first book, Watercolor Flowers, without the use of a sketch. Down here is a QR code to take you to the ebook or printed book on Amazon. And a sneak peek of what the book is like, Watercolor Flowers without the use of a sketch. Look how beautiful this magnolia is, guys! I also have here my second book, Watercolor with Flavor, Delicacies without the use of sketches. There is also a QR code with the ebook or printed book that takes you to Amazon. Anyway, I'll leave the link here in the description. Remembering that on Amazon, they are still free for Kindle Unlimited and Prime subscribers. Take advantage. Run over there, get yours. Here is a page to take you straight to the YouTube channel. A little bit about me, yours truly, and the end of the book, the back part of the book. It's always good for us to have a book as a guide. I thank everyone who watched the video here with me until the end, and ask that you share, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, keeping in mind that every week I publish new videos with a new painting or a new tip. Every time I do a slightly more elaborate painting, I leave the line art to download for free on my blog too. I will leave the link to the books here in the description. Guys, thank you very much. Until next week, a hug. Bye.
Enjoy! They're still free for Prime and Kindle Unlimited subscribers.